Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury. Archie Luxury on the Pluta channel. Today, guys, I am doing a paid review 24QA62. We are reviewing Dieter's collection. He's a 44-year-old small business owner in Belgium. Quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a JJ LUXURIA. This is a Master Compressor 2 chronograph in rose gold. Guys, let's run the intro and then we will discuss this collection. Let's go, baby. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury. It's Archie Luxury and welcome to the Pluta channel. Today, guys, I am doing a paid watch review for Dieter, and this is a superb collection. Absolutely love. Before we start, wristwatch check. I'm wearing my JJ LUXURIA solid gold Master Compressor 2. Love the Pontiff. Love the Pontiff. Beautiful collection here. This is Dieter's collection. Bring it up and let's have a look. Dear Mr. Pluta, it's been a few years since my last collection review, and I would like to know your thoughts on my current collection and where to go from here. I'm a 44-year-old small business owner from Belgium, and I've been collecting watches for more than 10 years now. In this period, I went through different phases and tried lots of watches and brands. Thankfully, I've grown to know very good what I like and dislike in watches and watch brands. Due to hard work and lots of trial and error, I was able to get my collection to a point where I am very happy with, and I would like to know your opinion. So in order of appearance, my collection. Here we go. Firstly, we've got a Rolex Explorer 2, 42 mil. Glad I listened to the Pontiff when I bought my first Rolex ever. I bought it at the time. You got a discount on this model. Those were the days. Love it. And it's still the watch I wear the most. You know what? I absolutely adore the Explorer 2. I don't think it matters white or black dial. In fact, if I was buying an Explorer 2 today, I'd go black because it's the cheaper version. You know what? I love the white, but I love both dials. The white is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And it's just the thing I love about the Explorer 2, the Pepsi and the Batman boys seem to forget, is that it's hard enough reading 24-hour time with a fixed bezel, yet alone a rotating bezel. This is a fixed bezel. I think this is the best solution. Personally, that's just my opinion. Number 2, we have a bluesy. Bluesy. This is exactly the same bluesy I have. Rolex bluesy, Submariner bluesy, 40 mil. A birth year watch to the youngest son. I will gladly give it to him in a couple of decades. Good idea. It has the flat blue dial, which I'm very fond of. Yes, beautiful. What can I say there? Just an absolute gorgeous watch. Two-tone. The bluesy, I think it's one of the key cornerstones of a collection. It's a beautiful piece. And I got to tell you, those two you've got the Explorer 2 and the bluesy. Fuck! What? That could be all a man really needs. Two beautiful pieces. Now, in your case, there's more. Next piece we've got is a Wimbledon. The Wombles of Wimbledon. We've got a Rolex Datejust 41 Wimbledon. My fuck off piece. I really love the way the Datejust sits on my wrist. To me, the Datejusts are way underrated in the watch community. Yes, I suppose it's because, you know, these were the number one. This is what everyone wanted in the 70s and 80s. Now we've gone to sports watches. They're under. It's best way I compare it is to a sedan. I love sedans. That's cars, sedans. But everyone's gone SUV, sports utility vehicle. But that's not to say the sedans are not the way to go. And then we've got another Rolex. Look at this. We've got a beautiful champagne dial Daytona two-tone. Absolute beauty. My latest acquisition. Glad to have the discontinued version. And I got to tell you, that champagne dial, my good friend Madman has got this watch. It is a stunner. Absolute stunner. The champagne really, really pops. And then we've got one more Rolex. Holy shit. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fucking Rolexes. We've got a Rolex all black GMT, a birth year watch to my oldest son. I love the way the case sits very close to the wrist and that it is less dull alternative to the black sub. It's just gorgeous. Black, black, black. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. We've got, I always, when I'm looking at a collection, I say, have we got our bases covered? Our bases, right? You want a GMT. Well, you got two. You got a GMT and you got an Explorer. Have you got a diver? We've got the Submariner. Have you got a chronograph? You've got the Daytona. Have you got a dress watch? We've got the Datejust. Every fucking thing. Those 5 watches, that honestly is enough. Enough. Now, we've still got more stuff. The next row. We've got a Breitling Super Ocean 44mm. This is the green outer known edition. My steel beater when I go on holidays. I gotta tell you, I've had a few Super Oceans myself. I would prefer to have the Super Ocean Heritage 2. That's with the ceramic bezel, shark mesh. I'd possibly, I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but I would possibly upgrade that to a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. Next, we got is a Navi timer. My vintage piece from 1967, the first decent watch I bought. A bit fragile when wearing, but beautiful to look at. Then we've got a Breguet! A Breguet Classic 5157 38mm. My uber classy dress watch. I bought it for my 40th. What a beautiful watch. Breguet is a brand I really well and truly adore. Yes, sir. Absolutely love the dress Breguet. Then we got 2 Cartiers. Now, I got to be honest with you, looking at this photo, I normally wouldn't comment and say this, but I don't really like these 2 Cartiers. We've got a Cartier Tank Solo. The Solo was always the cheap Charlie Cartier. Cartier Tank Solo. Love the brand. Stylish watch at a very reasonable price. I wore this watch to my wedding, and it's half of a his and hers with the missus. Therefore, okay, fair enough. It's part of the hit. Okay, getcha. And then we've got a Cartier Musty Cartier. Funky, classy watch I pair with a blue suit. Yeah, it is cool. As you can see, I really love yellow gold and two-tone watches. I bought all my watches at or below retail, except for the black GMT, which was discontinued at the time of purchase. I had a good relationship with the Rolex AD, but have grown a bit tired of Rolex. I feel I have every Rolex I could possibly need. I have no interest in buying another one. Okay. Look, my advice to you would be to go back to that AD and say, you know what? I've bought so many Rolexes from you. Can you get me a steel Daytona? That's what I would say. I want a steel Daytona or a Pepsi. That's what I'd try and get out of them. Why not? Cash in your chips. You only live once, sunshine. Cash in those fucking chips. That's what I would do. Neither I am rich enough to go down the Holy Trinity rabbit hole. Well, I think the Breguet is probably as good as it gets anyhow. I like having quite a bit of watches, as I like matching my watches to my outfits and to the occasion. I really like what Breitling is doing in the last couple of years with their rebranding. To me, they took Rolex's spot in building good-looking tool watches at an honest price that you can actually wear without fear of being robbed. So I plan on buying 3 Breitling watches in the future. He's looking at a 42mm Super Ocean with yellow dial. He's looking at a 41mm Navitimer with blue dial and a 42mm Chronomat with silver dial. Okay, what I would say to you is, let me say this to you. I would buy Breitling. You got to buy second hand. You can't buy this shit new. Breitling sinks. It's okay to go to the AD and buy Rolex, but you can't buy fucking Breitling at retail. That shit is toxic. Man, you've got beautiful things. But I would seriously, you got to buy some shit pre-owned. If I would, okay, so my honest advice to you, I would fuck off the Super Ocean, get a Super Ocean Heritage 2. You want to buy this shit pre-owned because Breitling is worth jack shit on it's just, the vintage one's actually not too bad. That vintage one you got, that should be quite valuable. But the other modern stuff, oh, fuck, it's toxic. And I'm talking about, it's basically, after you buy a Breitling, you have halved your money. Okay? That's the reality. I'm sorry, Breitling, but that is the fucking shit sandwich of life. Okay? That's the shit sandwich. On the dress side, I have the desire of owning both dial types. Mr. Abraham Louis Breguet more than 200 years ago, and I would like to add to my yellow gold Guilloche dial watch a Breguet 5177 in rose gold with a white enamel dial. You know what I would do? Instead of doing that, I would add a Breguet Type 21. I've got that fucker in rose gold. And you know what I paid for a second-hand Breguet Type 21? Let me fucking tell you. Rose gold deployment buckle. You know what I paid? Second-hand box, no papers box. I paid fucking, what did I pay for it? I'll tell you what I paid for that little fucker. I tell you what I paid for it. I'm just working it. I paid $12,750 Australian to US. I paid 8.5, and we convert that to euro. What's that in euro? I paid just under 8,000 euros for a solid gold Breguet Type 21. And believe you me, you may think I'm nuts to say this to you, but let me show you. Let me fucking show you. I will show you my collection now. This is what I got. I bought this stuff, right? I'll show it to you now. This is my collection. There we go. I've got the Breguet Type 21. Look at that. I reckon that is a bargain. Get one of those. 8,000 euros pre-owned. You know, that's cheaper than a new Type 20, the new reissue in steel. Man, that's what I would do. Seriously, man. I'm an enthusiast just like you. And I've gone crazy. I've got a JLC hockey puck. I'm wearing the fucker now. I'm wearing the hockey puck now as I'm doing your review. That's what I would do. I would get a Breguet Type 21, man. That is so cool. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my Explorer 2 in the box here because I had to offer it as security when I bought the gold JLC. So it's like a title loan. It's coming back soon, but I would get myself a Breguet Type 21 in rose gold. Fuck getting another dress, same model. I don't know why you do that. And to top off my collection, I would like to buy my ultimate luxury Grail watch, the Pagani Flurotonda PF. No. What you want to do, I tell you what you want to do in your collection there. I tell you what you do. You stop that nonsense. Stop the nonsense. I tell you exactly what you do, okay? You need to forget that idea. What I would do if I were you, I'd add a Breguet Type 21 and I'd add another Breguet, like a Classique. You know, that's what I would do. I would add one with the exposed workings. That's what I'd do. You'd have a Breguet Type 21. You'd have that's what I would fucking do. And they're on the secondhand market. They're cheap. They're good value. I would have Breguet as your brand. That's what I would do. And Breguet, man, it's secondhand. You want to buy that shit secondhand. So that is my advice. Please, what do you think of the collection and the direction of that you're heading? Okay, I think the Rolex was clever. I would go back to the AD and say, you know what? I bought a lot of Rolex. Some of them weren't that popular. Just say that to him. Like, you can say, look, I got the the Daytona and the Bluesy. They're not worth that much. You just say, look, I want to ask for either a Pepsi or a steel Daytona. That's what I would do. Fucking knock it to them, because you've bought 6 watches. Go back, well, 5. Okay, you bought four Rolex. Go there and slug it to them. Personally, I'd get a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2 and get rid of that Super Ocean. I would also a Navy timer. Would I get a modern Navy? Yeah. Actually, you could get that Navy that's like the Type 20. You could get one of those. You know what I'm talking about. They did that Breitling Type 20. That's the the AVI. You know, the Breitling 765. Get one of those. That's very Breitling. It's very Breguet. It ties your... Let me just pull up a picture of that, because I think that'd be a fucking amazing piece to tie in to your collection there. Why not? Fuck it. Do it. That's what I'd do. Get one of those. I'd get one of those. I would. You want to buy it now? That's actually, that does hot. It doesn't lose that much. You might have to buy that new. But beautiful Breguet. Sorry, Breitling. That's what I would do. And I got to tell you something, man. I got to be honest with you, man. That's beautiful. I would also, on the Breguets, I would get a Breguet. I'm just going to find it. Traditional. That's what I would go for. A Breguet Traditional secondhand, man. Look at this here. That's what I would go for. Go for one of these. That's what I'd go for. A Breguet Traditional. Breguet and Breitling, beautiful pieces, but you want to buy this stuff cleverly. You don't want to buy this shit brand new. You got to buy it pre-owned, okay? So that's the video for today, guys. Guys, that's Dieter's watch collection. Absolutely love it. I love the Rolex base. Go back to the AD and you tell him you want either a Pepsi or a steel Daytona. You tell him, I bought all the dog shit. Now give me, just say that to him, okay? They're not dog shit, but you got to fucking argue your point. That's what I would fucking do. Guys, this is your Pontiff. This is Pontiff TV. If you were buying or selling a Rolex in America, there's only one dealer I recommend, and that is David SW. I'm going to run the clip, but before I do that, if you haven't done a paid review, get a paid review done now. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Without paid reviews, it's very hard for me to survive. Survive, guys. Get a paid review done. Do it now, fuckers. Do it now. Let's run the advert for David SW. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.
Holy shit.
Hi, guys. It's
I just read something with this guy here. Dieter's collection. Oh, fuck. Now he comes back and says to me, okay, we did that review. I quite liked that review. That was April. Okay, I may have done that fucking review. Fuck. Then he comes back to me and says, hello, Mr. Pluta. I've made some changes to the collection. Previous review was 23 QB1. When was that? Oh, fuck. Okay. And I'm getting to the end point of my collection, at least for a few years. And I'd like your advice on which Rolex should take the last spot in my collection. I've kept the Rolex backbone of the collection, but as I got a bit bored with them, I returned to my first love, Breitling. I went a bit Breitling crazy on the secondary market. Good. As you can see in the current state of my collection. Holy fuck. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I kind of fucked that one. How did I fuck that up? Oh, that was okay. Got you. Okay, sorry. I should have checked the dates. Okay. Let's have a look here. Well, that's okay. At least I've given a fresh perspective of that fucker. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's right. I did fuck this up big time. Okay. I fucked it. I fucked this up big time. Okay, well, let's have a look. That's okay, because we've got a backbone. And he goes, okay, so I've kept the first row. Okay, let's bring up the pictures. Let's bring these fucking pictures up here. Let's have a look what he's done, because I would say, let's have a look. Okie dokie. So he goes on to he went crazy. Fuck. Okay, let's have a look here. Fuck. Okay, let's have a look. Let's bring this baby up. Let's bring this baby up on the screen now. Let's get this fucker on the screen. Here we go. Okay. So the first row contains, let's get this fucker. Here we go. So what he's done is, okay, what do we got here? We got a Breitling Chronomat B0142 with reversed panda dial. This is the watch I love the most out of the collection. Incredible bang per buck. Next piece, I love it. I love the brown. Breitling Super Ocean Heritage with brown dial. My classy diver that puts a nice change of color in the box. He's got a Breitling 42, Super Ocean 42 with orange dial. My holiday beater with a funky colored dial. Yes. He's got his Breitling 806 from 1967. That was the vintage piece. My first love and first decent watch I bought 11 years ago. Then he's got I like it. This has got the bullet bracelet. You know, my good friend, the dog trainer, Mark Goldberg. Breitling Chronomat B0142 with panda dial. I love the Chronomat so much. I got the 2 dial variant so I can match every occasion. Look at that. That's not a bad idea. Then he's got second row are my Rolexes. We've got a Rolex Daytona two-tone. Yes, champagne dial.
Classy piece, Rolex collection on its own. We got the black Rolex GMT. This is actually a birth year watch to my oldest son, 2007, and I will hand it over to him when he gets 30. Good idea. Not before 30. He's got a Rolex Datejust 41 two-tone Wimbledon. My fuck you piece, very comfortable watch to wear. Then he's got his Explorer 2, first Rolex I bought at a discount. This used to be a daily wearer, but it hardly gets out of the box since I got the okay, that's okay. Enjoy your Breitlings a bit, but you've got your Rolex there. Then he's got his Rolex Submariner ceramic bluesy with the flat blue dial. A birth year watch, the youngest son, 2011. I will hand it over to him when he gets 30. Then third row, we've got Cartier Tank Solo, a cheaper dress watch. I love the design. I will hand this watch to my stepson when he gets 30 because I married his mother wearing it and because his mother wears the female. Good idea. What a nice idea. Then we've got a Breitling Premier B0142 with blue dial. The perfect blue dial watch I match with formal wear if I want to stay under the radar. We've got the Breguet Classic, which I love. That's the 5157. 5157? Is that the same one he had before? Let me just double check that. Is that the one he had before? What did he have before? I'm trying to remember what he had before. Let me just have a double whammy check. I'm just checking his stuff. What did he have before? It's got a lot of. Let me just double check. No, that's not it. Just double checking, guys. Just bear with me. What did he have? Oh, okay, that was the same one. Yep, okay, that was the same one. This was the Breguet. This is the Breguet 5157 39mm Guilloche dial. Birthday present when he turned 40. I bought it in Moscow, which makes it extra special because it's not likely I will ever get there again. Concerning, yes, I understand. Then he's got a Breitling Premier. Look into this. A Breitling Premier B01 42mm. Okay. He says another example of a classy, high-quality watch that stays under the radar. And then he's got a Jaeger LeCoultre Tribute Small Seconds in green. Beautiful, beautiful. The fourth row is my collection for the misses. Okay, good. So we've got a IWC Porsche design, 28 mils. Lovely piece, but it does not get lots of wrist time. Vintage gold Omega dress watch. The first gift I bought my wife after meeting her. That's nice, classy watch. Rolex Datejust 31 two-tone with champagne. This one comes with a story. As my wife was pregnant with my daughter, pregnant of a daughter, I ordered this watch at the local ID so that my wife could hand it over to our daughter when she became 30. Sadly, we lost the baby. Oh, fuck. Midway through the pregnancy, but literally on the day of the funeral, we got the phone call the watch had arrived at the AD. We decided to go ahead with the purchase in memory of the little girl that sadly passed away in our hands. My wife gets lots of comfort out of wearing. What a lovely story. Yes, sir. Then the Tank Solo, part of her, his and hers. That, oh yes, I can see that. And then a Breitling Chronomat 32 with mother of pearl and diamond. This is the watch my wife wears for work. I do not want more watches than the 15 I have. And since I have put lots of consideration in the purchase, I do not want to change much, but I want to restore the balance of the collection and evolve to a collection of 6 Rolex, 6 Breitlings, 1 Breguet, 1 Jaeger, 1 Cartier. Okay. So he's got his Cartier, he's got his Jaeger. Okay, 6 Breitlings. How many Breitlings have we got there? 1, 2 men's ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And Rolex. 1, 2, 3, 4,
far. Oh, okay. So he wants to get rid of one Breitling and get another Rolex. Thus, I have to let go one Breitling, and this would be the Premier B0142 Bentley Mulliner. In result, I can lower the Datejust Wimbledon one row to the dress part of the collection and add one last Rolex Sports. This watch has to be a Berthier Rolex to give my middle son 2009 when he becomes 30. As it has to be ceramic, V serial number, the choice is very limited. Two-tone Rolex 116613LN, that's the bluesy. Two-tone GMT 116713LN. Or a Rolex Submariner Hulk 116610LV, but they are very rare and expensive. Maybe a Milgauss, maybe a blue dial Milgauss. Which one would you pick? Well, out of those ones there, I'd probably, if it was for me to keep, look, I'd probably go the two-tone GMT to balance with the collection, but the Submariner or the Hulk, what would I go for? Any, mini, money, mo? I'd probably go for the Hulk. Go for the Hulk. My brain says Hulk, but my heart knows that extra steel sports does not make a lot of sense when you've got a steel sports Breitling collection. I only wear Rolex in circumstances when I want it to get noticed, so why not go for a two-tone that pops a lot more, especially when they are a cheaper option? 100%. Could you help me with the last piece of the puzzle? You know what I would do? I would seriously, I think a Milgauss is something to consider. Milgauss blue dial. But if it's part of the collection, the yin and the yang, I'd definitely go GMT two-tone 116713LN. That's where I'd be going. 100%. 100%. Now, 2009, that was when the first ceramic came out, and I think that was a two-tone. You'd have to check the research on it. Two-tone GMT. Two-tone ceramic GMT. Yet steel and yellow gold with the green 24-hour hand. Yeah. Holy shit, Batman. What do I think? I kind of like it. I like it. He got rid of that beta Breitling. Yes, that's good. He added a Super Ocean Heritage 2 in brown. Fuck, that's avant-garde. I like it. It's actually, this collection has evolved nicely. He's got some nice watches for the wife. He's got some nice watches for himself. You know what? Maybe don't sell the Bentley, the Breitling for Bentley. Just keep the fucking thing and add another Rolex. Who cares? Business is good. Just don't be too hard on yourself, because you are giving a lot of pieces away down the track. So, man, enjoy them, love them. What a beautiful story. There we go. That's an interesting tale how we did that, but why not? Guys, I'm Archie Luxury, and I will see you in the next one. If you haven't done a paid review, get one done, and I will see you in the next one, guys. See you later.